Looking good, MP?
Don't tell me y'all having a party without me.
MP.
What's going on?
Thank you both. We'll talk soon. Second half of the season's coming up. We want to finish strong.
Right?
Every moment matters. We need to be laser focused on our goals 24/7.
I'm right there with you, Coach.
Yeah, well, we all know what we're striving for as a team at this point, but we want to continue pushing you to develop your game as an individual.
Exactly. No matter how good you are, you can always be better.
I'm with it. So what are we going to do? We're going to choose another personal goal like we did first half?
That's right. Why don't you show them the list, Coach?
Pick a goal and we'll get to work.
I want to be the best team in this league. Everything else is secondary, whatever it takes.
It's easier said than done.
I'm here to share my focus, right? That's what we're doing.
It is, but I'm just letting you know this is one of the harder goals on this list. It's about taking down the best of the best.
But if we are who we think we are, then we're going to have to do that anyway. We're here to win championships, right? Huh? This just underlines it and puts everything in bold.
Indeed it does. I'm looking forward to seeing how you fare against the elite of the elite.
I'm looking forward to making this organization proud.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
There he is.
About game time. Bring the pain time.
That's gotta be pounded. Yeah.
Look, I know we're short a couple of guys, but this is one of the games we circled for you based on your goals. And injuries are part of the game.
So you still want to win?
And you don't.
Yeah, of course. But I knew where you were going, so I figured I'd just cut straight to the chase.
Needless to say, we need you to step up, MP.
I guess that means taking more shots.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that part.
Man, I love it, man. I'm built for this, coach. You don't have to worry about this. I got this, man. I've been locked in on this moment right here.
All right, then go out there and do your thing.
I got you.
How you feeling?
Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
A reminder, folks, to be here for our next giveaway, Gym Bag Day. Come out and receive a free Kings Gym Bag.
We want your time at the arena.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
Over the course of a long season, injuries will happen. Still plenty of time left, and the race is for those who can endure.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Rain Man, and it's Edey in at the center position. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis, and it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Here we go. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's what makes this game so important. When you come out and let everyone know what you're thinking, you have got to back it up. If he's put some pressure on himself, we'll see how he handles it.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP before the game, and he said there was a lot of confidence in the locker room. He said, we know this is a tough matchup for us, but we've got a strong game plan. We're all on the same page, and we're ready to execute. This will be a good measuring stick for them, guys.
I would say, David, the perfect measuring stick. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Sabonis feeling it out of it, and it's good for 2.
The aggression from Sabonis, forcing the issue and getting the hoop.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Rain Man. Knocks down the 3 ball. Rain Man's got 9.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. Now, here's again the miss by the Kings.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And then Morant rams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And here are the Kings now. 6-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
LaVine's shot is off, and the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pass to Rain Man. Fires from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And 12 points for Rain Man.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Well, it takes confidence to answer back like that, something Levine is clearly not lacking.
1:30 left here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, and he knocks it down. Good-looking three there from the Rain Man.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
The guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He finished with 49 points and was reliable as ever from distance. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Ellis can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 11. Bane kicks to Jackson. Back to Bane. Lays it up off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside DeRozan. And that time, also a missed shot. Bane with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's Memphis in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, deciding to change it up. Timeout called by the Kings.
Okay, everyone. That was your 916 Crew Dance Team. Get loud once again.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ellis is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan dishes to Ellis for the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Fires the 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Monk. Kennard with the rebound. Memphis leading by 13. Right wing. Here's Rain Man. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rain Man's got 27 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside DeRozan. Here's the three. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Jackson passes to Rain. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
To stop the run. It's rebounded by Memphis. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Grizzlies lead by 19. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. The Eastern Conference winner, Joel Embiid.
The big man, Joel Embiid. Just so patient with his moves and decision-making now. His combination of size and footwork are incredible. He has that Hakeem Olajuwon gene. Looking for him to win this award many more times to come.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Grizzlies.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Rain Man is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's see some of the numbers here for Zach LaVine.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Morant finds Jackson. And he lays it straight in. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Over to the left wing. Here's Morant, and the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan to the middle. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Ellis against Morant. Pass to Rain Man. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. 36 points for Rain Man.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Levine, the shot's good.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Here's Rain Man. Rebound collected by Levine.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Inside, Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
Morant passes to Rain. Fires for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Jacks up a 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Timeout called by the Kings. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. Wells, he's checked in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Rain Man. Changing it up here.
Push this thing out.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Launches a 3. And it's Rain Man missing. The Kings trail by 21. Here's LaVine. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Monk kicks to LaVine. Back to Monk. The 3 ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Rain Man.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Count the basket.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Right side, Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Levine. Shoots over Morant. Levine's shot is off. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made. Pass to Sabonis. Will it go? And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Let's go with Michelle.
MP, how did you manage to win this game without 2 of your best players?
Fans pay good money for these tickets, and we're not going to quit just because we're down a couple guys. People came to see us compete, and that's what we're going to do.
Thanks, MP.
Thank you.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Your interview game is winning you a lot of fans. Well done.
Good win. Let's keep it going.